Did you know that there are a lot of people are still struggling with their wellness and weight loss journey? Even they are very religious with their fasting. I knew this by heart because I used to struggle also with my weight loss journey even when I was doing my fasting because I didn't know what to do. I was just trying my best to prolong my fasting, but I made a lot of mistakes. And today I'm going to share to you this super hack that really helped me to transform my body, my health, as well with my friends and a lot of people. And if you're gonna stick and watch the whole video, I'm pretty sure there will be a big value for you and it might change your health and body. My name is Mar. I'm a doctor of physical therapy. I'm a certified in functional nutrition. I love running and cycling. And of course, I love to help people to transform their health and their body. There are a lot of major reasons why a lot of people are stuck or not able to lose weight, or they're really struggling to lose weight, even if they are trying their best to do fasting. And that's very frustrating. I knew that. And these 5 major mistakes that I did before, and these are the common mistakes. Now, number 1 is we usually break our fasting with high glycemic food, high sugary food and drinks. And I remember those days when I was very excited to learn about fasting. And then I just still trying to enjoy the process, my journey. So every time I'm done with my fasting, when I'm about to eat, I love to drink my coffee with sugary creamer. And after a few minutes or hours, I was wondering, I was really hungry. And I didn't realize that those sugary coffee with creamer really spiked my glucose, and then it spiked also my insulin. It messed up my hormones, adiponectin, my ghrelin, my leptin, my cortisol, and human growth hormone, so on and so forth. All of it is really messed up. If you understand the science of blood glucose, it will be way easier to lose weight. And then I didn't even know that before, so I just trying to figure it out. So I switched from drinking or consuming coffee after my fasting. I switched with shake. And usually in my shake before, I put a lot of fruits in there. And if you put a lot of fruits, that's still high on sugar, especially banana, and that's really high glycemic. So it spiked again my insulin, my blood glucose, and there you go. I was really struggling and trying to figure it out. And I'm very grateful that through following a lot of gurus, reading a lot of books, I found out that this one can be really hacked. And I'm very grateful. I learned that super hack, then it changed my life. And another thing also that common mistake is we usually eat a lot, which is also very unhealthy foods, unprocessed food during our window time. And that again, that really messed up. Instead of trying to kickstart our metabolism, increase our insulin sensitivity, everything will mess up if we are eating a lot because we're just human. We love to eat. And other thing also is we usually eat after dinner. We call that midnight snack. Eating before bedtime is really a disaster. That really mess up a lot of your hormones. And the last thing also is the cortisol and your stress. When I was doing my fasting for a number of hours and also incorporating my exercise, and I didn't realize my cortisol level was really up. And few of my workmates, my friends, and even my wife telling me that I was looking way older than my age. And that's really a very alarming, and it really thanked me a lot to find a good solution. And that's the reason today I'm gonna share to you this super hack that can really help to transform your health, especially your body. And this is very easy to follow. And we call this how to break your fast. And this is very powerful. I couldn't imagine if I'm not gonna do this, how to break a fast every single day, because I knew that if I'm not gonna do this, it will really mess up my insulin and I will become insulin resistant. Then I'll be pre-diabetic and diabetic and a lot of chronic illnesses. It will be on and on and on because I used to have an issue with my health. But trying to do fasting and incorporating how to break a fast, it was really a game changer for me. So all you have to do is we need to break our fast with low glycemic superfood like your leafy greens, your super seeds, your omega-3 fatty acids, your flavonols, your protein, and your healthy fats. And for me, I like to break my fast with superfood seeds, milk, cacao powder because all my essentials are there. I already have my, that's what I've said, we need our fiber. So having fiber for, if your goal is to lose weight, fiber is really good. If you have fiber and then you can incorporate also protein, then healthy fats, and those other nutrient pack, and make it sure that you can find your low glycemic superfood, which is affordable, that you will be sustainable for the rest of your life. And the hack is very simple. I love home cooking. So while I'm preparing my meal for like 15-30 minutes, I usually drink my superfood seeds milk cacao powder to break my fast. But if you don't have this, not a lot of people are a big fan with seeds or functional drink. You can biohack with other things like your leafy greens. A lot of people like leafy greens because it's fiber. And a lot of people also like avocado. And those are your fat bombs. And that can really help you to break your fast. I just love kind of like convenient, affordable, all organic, all natural, because this is the very crucial part in your fasting, because you're gonna use this superfood seeds milk cacao powder or low glycemic superfood as to stabilize your blood sugar. Because if you're gonna break your fast with low glycemic food, superfood, it will not spike your glucose, so it will not spike your insulin. So your ghrelin, your leptin, your adiponectin, and your hormones will be good, will be stabilized, will be reset. So it will increase satiety. You're not gonna be hungry. And the best thing, it will kickstart your metabolism. It will increase your energy. And the beauty of this, if you're gonna practice this, incorporate this for your daily life, your lifestyle, your fasting window will be more and more until to the point that you will become fat adapted. You're gonna be metabolic flexible, and that's the beauty. For me, every time we go for vacation or we have a party, I eat whatever I want as long as I know that food is superfood or there will be benefit or it's a medicine. Because as what I've said, I used to have an issue with hypertension, metabolic disorder, fatty liver, and by practicing and breaking my fast with low glycemic superfood and use food as medicine, it's really a game changer. And this is not really hard to do. You can just, for me, I just simply prepare my superfood seeds milk cacao powder, and then during the time that I'm hungry, I just drink it 30 minutes before, or I'll do this one when I'm preparing my food. So the bottom line is, you just need to understand that we need to increase our insulin sensitivity so that we're not going to be having issue with insulin resistant, because once you will become insulin resistant, you will become pre-diabetic. It will be harder and harder to lose weight. And once you're pre-diabetic, if you're inflamed for a number of years, according to research, that after a few years, you will become diabetes mellitus type 2. And it's more complicated to lose weight if you have some chronic illnesses. So if I were you, I know a lot of people don't like to do fasting, but imagine if you have 7 to 8 hours of sleep. For example, if you try to discipline yourself not to eat hours before bedtime, and in the next morning, you just try to prolong your fasting, that's already optimal. 12, 14, especially 16 hours. And then you're gonna break your fast for 30 minutes before your meal. You call this pre-meal. How to break the fast? With superfood seeds, milk cacao powder, or low glycemic superfood. Sometimes that's another number of hours. And then you're gonna do your feasting with healthy foods, like food with more plant-based, moderation with animal-based, and then minimizing with your dairy and poultries, and try to avoid the sugary food and sugary drink, which is the ultra-processed food. You will be appreciate that you're gonna be healthier and healthier. And believe me, if you prioritize this, and you will be healthy and healthier, fat loss and weight loss will follow. If you value this content, please consider to watch some of our videos, and then try to consider to share, like, and comment if you have any questions. And if you can follow and subscribe, it really helps to grow our small YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching. You have a healthy life. Go reset that me.